Okay. So, good evening, everyone. The first class we had is digital marketing fundamental. Last one, social media. Today, we'll be working on content. Yeah, content, and I'm going to be uh, explaining some things about content and how what you need to plan. Basically, content strategy. Basically, content strategy. It's not just about content. Content strategy. It's very, very important. I'm very sure that most of us must have heard about the phrase content is the king. Yes, yes, it is, because without content, there's nothing. In fact, without content, there's no internet. Yeah. Without content, there's nothing for people to read. Yeah. So that's why you have that phrase content is king. But beyond that, every content marketer needs a strategy. You need a format, a content strategy. And one of the things that you need to know about your audience first is content is not one size fits all. Okay? Content is not one size fits all. So in creating your content, right, you need to have content for different control group. Yes, so different audience. That's what we call control group in marketing. For different audience, you need to have different content that speak to different people. A particular content that speaks to one set of people in a message might not be the one that speaks to another person. So anytime you want to come up with a content, either on your graphics, on caption, on anything, you cannot just come up with one content and say you are done, like one caption, one headline. You have varieties, minimum of five. Then you use the five to run a text ad. Then you will now be able to decide which one is working first. In fact, a system that will decide that for you. And a lot have been, a lot of, maybe you have been hearing about the new Facebook algorithm. That algorithm, the simple information about it simply means it's no more about targeting. Yeah. Yes, targeting is good, but a winning ad is no more relying about I know how to do targeting. It's all now about creative, because people want personalized creatives. People want personalized headlines. People want personalized content. Not just you just create a content that don't want that you now begin to think, oh, this one should fix with Gen Z. This one should fix with millennial. This one should also be okay with baby boomer. No, they are all in different categories. So that is why uh, company like MTN, they have different ways that they talk to people. That's why you have companies like even Airtel. It's not all content that will resonate with other ones. So that's why you see MTN will do content for the youth about love and relationship. You also see them, Airtel will be doing in-law series, things that Nigerians feel about. So content is not just one size fits all. And most importantly, you that's creating the content. Content is not what you want. Because this is one of the biggest mistakes people make. Yeah? Especially marketer. So content is not what you want or what you feel. Content is content is what your audience say it is. The best content is what your audience says is the best content. And how do you know the best content that your audience will say is the best content? Is the best content that the system choose that is the best. It might even be the one that you least expect. And the only way you can get to know that is testing, experiments. And in marketing, you have what we call A/B testing. Okay, formally this is being called. So when you hear A/B testing or you hear something like split testing, it's the same thing. So, and what can you test? You can test creatives, you can test headline, you can test audience, you can test uh, um, locations, right? And it's only system that can tell you the winning ads when you are doing all these tests. If there's anything that you want to take out of this content section today, is content is not what you want. Content is what your audience said it is. So, how do you even know the best content that your audience wants? Always keep your eyes on the inside, even when you are not running ad inside. You know that dashboard inside on your Facebook or your Instagram. Keep an eye on it. So, how do you now know when you keep an eye on the inside? Look for the top three, the top three contents that is doing well. The top three content on your page that is doing well, even when you are not running ad. What that simply tells you, it could be a weekly, it could be monthly that you are checking it, because you will see it now. Those ones that have the highest engagement, highest visibility, highest number. What that simply tells you is that is the best content for you. That is what your audience wants. So, what do you now need to learn about that? You should be creating that kind of content going forward. Else, you want to be creating content that your user will not be engaging with. So that is where you have social media edit first. So anytime you want to get a job, you want to audit the client first, see what are the states, what is the top content, what is the least content. So you don't want to be producing the content that are generating the least visibility. You should be producing the content that are generating the highest. So how do you get to know that? Look at your inside. Check the top three content. That's the kind of content that you should produce, basically. And you're going to be having better results. This is either you are running paid ads or not. I hope you are learning, because, like I used to say, what happened behind the scene, those are the most important things in winning, either in art or in content. You see, when clicking and the rest is the list of the thing. It's just the list of everything. So you need to know, you as a business owner, as media buyer, as media partner, whatever role that you are playing with at any point in time, you need to know what kind of content, even in your own personal business, that I should be producing. Yeah. Despite the fact that I knew that video content is good, I will not argue that say, oh, you should be producing video content, because your audience are not the same. What the audience A wants is not what the audience B wants, right? So I cannot say this. I always follow what the system says. So if you look at this, so from this ad now, maybe in the last 6 days, yeah, that's 6 days today, I've been able to get some insight. And from those insights, what happened is my cost is now beginning to cheap, because I've seen what will work and I've seen what will never work, so that I will not waste money. So let's check something. So if I check this ad, let me see if I have two or one there. Let me see. Oh no, this is just, I think I use slash carousel on this one. Doing well for me. You see me, let me see this. So look at this content. What do I want you to know? So when I started this campaign, you can see different creatives. So that's what I said. The same message. Creative is the new oil for a successful ad. And whatever phrase it is, Andrew, whatever it is, the new Facebook algorithm, the whole basic is all about creating diverse of creatives that speak to different people in different language. So if you look at this now, see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 8, 9, 10, about 10. You can see that I've turned off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've turned off 6. And I left with 1, 2. As at this morning, I was left with 1, 2, 3. The system that recommend that I should do this. So I just added this not even too long. So now if I watch it tomorrow, yeah, you also need to listen to. Remember, I was saying the other time that data is talking. You need to listen. Yeah. So when data talk, guys, I just added this one not too long. So I'm just going to watch the traction to tomorrow morning to see whether it's what. I only did this based on system recommendation. But if you look at all this, those one, the one that is doing the best, 98 consideration, like 98 leads. This one that has this 98 leads. This is what is happening there. It's an image, static image, right? Look at all these ones that I turn off. Video, 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 video. They are doing poorly. So that is why you cannot just say, oh, because this video is fine, because I love this content. No, content is not what you want. It's what your audience wants. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. And the only way you will know what your audience want is by testing it. Let the system decide. Let the data decide, because you don't have the data. You don't. It's not just about what you see, what you feel, what you like. It's about what your audience wants. And even in creating video content, even for organic posts, you also need to look that. Even on my YouTube, I check. I don't produce what people don't want, because I don't want to produce something that is not going to have any traction. It's a waste of time, energy. So it's very important that you know, and you have to test. And it's even when you are running a real life page like this, it's going to save you money instead of wasting money. So probably, from what I'm seeing now, in fact, it's looking so glaring. Probably by tomorrow now, I'm turning off 1, 2, 3, and I'm leaving this. What have I done? I've just been able to identify the winning ads, and I'm saving costs. But I couldn't be able to do that if not that the audience, what they want. Because there's so many creatives that will have looked at, I love this one, but they don't want it. So it's not about emotion. It's not. It's not about emotion. And when it comes to people bringing out money, even personally, anytime you want to spend money, you need to try as much as possible to boycott your emotion. If you don't boycott your emotion, you will not spend that money wisely. Yeah. So the same thing. In business, in marketing, it's not about emotion. Like I said, in God we trust, everybody bring data. This is part of the data that we are talking about. Look at this again. I just get back. Let me see what is there too. These are Nigeria that just landed. Look at how many. See video, video. So, but if you don't test, you will not know. Imagine it's just only one creative. You are wasting money. See how many. I've turned off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I left with only 2. And by this time tomorrow morning, if my left with only this one. If my left with only this one. I also added this one not too long ago because system recommend that I should add a reel. So I think I've been saying system recommend. How do you know that? So when you come to this place now, so there's a recommendation waiting for me here, right? Which I'm not yet to do. System saying, okay, you could get a 8% lower. I work with data. That's it. Because what I cannot see, system is telling me you could get 80% lower cost. Who doesn't want to get a lower cost? So what should you do? Go and create a full video, vertical video of 9 by 16 inches so that with audio it's going to be stayed in real placement alone for performance, to improve the performance. So that's what I mean when I said system recommend. So without you testing, even if it's organic, the kind of content your audience wants, there's no way. Let me see Meta Business Suite. Even if you are doing organic, if you have been looking at Meta Business Suite too, part of the way you also know the kind of content, you will see those your top content. One, top three. Then you will even see when is the best time to post. So if the system said your audience are always online 7 p.m. at night, why are you posting 11 a.m. in the morning? You don't want engagement. Let's check that. So these are little things that can't. It's not just about I must schedule posts to go out every day. Nah, that. No, know when to post. I just want to go to the Meta Business Suite and check out something like that. So because there's no way you are going to handle anybody's project without having a content knowledge. As a matter of fact, anyway, that's just by the way that says uh, coming. So let me come back to the home here. Can you see home here? So you see, remember I talked about inside, so you can see inside here. If you are looking at which one, you can check from inside. So let me go to the insights. Because all these insights and the rest, they're not just there for just data set. You have to make business decisions based on those data. Um, Contents. Yeah. I mean, um, that's not even what I want to check. What I actually want to check is look at this now. Look at this. So this guy, as you are seeing now, when I say top three, so when you see one, two, three, that is their hierarchy. So this first three is the one that resonates more. So and that's why you have this one, two, now this one, 1.5 view, 1.7 view. So you can do this is how you get to know that under your overview, you see, you're able to know the kind of content. Then you also go to see the best kind of creative that is doing fast. So you can see you are seeing link about 8,355. It simply means even when you post, let that be link there. People still click link, right? You can see lead followed by real content, real 7,000 plus. You can see photos, two over. You can see others. Real is not the same thing as imagine links is performing than the video. That's what that's just saying. I'm not the one that's saying it, it's data that is saying it. But again, to also know when to post, you just have to go to plan, and that should be around here too. What's published? So that should be here. Where's that plan again? I need to go back from home. So when you do as if you want to schedule post, where is this again? This is call that guy plan now. Okay. The name it should be plan here. I'm trying to see the name that they change it to. All right. So when I say content here, why is it not here? Anyway, this is not my regular page in that sense. Let me see. Oh, this is software corporate. Sorry. I want to go to share one today, which is not under this one. Yeah. We'll get there then. Just a minute. I just want to show you so that going forward, you don't just fulfill all righteousness. Content is not, I just want to fulfill righteousness that I've posted today. Everybody are posting. They said we should be posting every day. Now, it doesn't work that way. Apart from creating, you also need to know when is the best time. And the best time for one person is not the best time for second person. So that's why I cannot tell you that, oh, this certain time is the best time. The best time is the best time your system said, not me. I hope you get that. I cannot determine because everybody's platform are not the same. Everybody's data are not the same. So whatever the data that are being aggregated from your end, you'll be able to see it. Where is Meta Business Suite here? Should be around here. Sorry, used to be inside here, so I'm just wondering why it's taking time. Okay, let's go here. Meta Business Suite. I was wondering why the plan is not there because this plan is what you use to schedule. That is marginally they have changed their name, but it should be plan here. So here now, if I say create, oh, I think they changed it to this. No, it's not to do. So if I click create, um, so there's a place that you will see schedule. Can you see this schedule? So when you click this schedule, can you see active time? Can you see active time? So what does that mean? I don't just want to post. It simply means my audience on Facebook tomorrow 22nd, if I'm posting, I should schedule my post to 8 p.m., not 1 o'clock, not 8 a.m. 8 p.m. if I want to get engagement. Because system knows when they usually come online. So you should post when they come online, not when they are not online. I hope you are getting it. Now, if I want to post on Facebook on Sunday, can you see that the time have changed? Data is talking. I hope you are listening. That I should post 7 p.m., not 8 a.m. Tomorrow, Saturday, 8 p.m. Sunday, 7 p.m. I should not bother to post on Monday. That's the meaning. That the next, I should post on Tuesday, 7 p.m. I cannot decide this. You cannot decide this. Work with what the system is saying. System has the data that you don't have access to. So that you won't just be posting content. Look at it. Despite the fact that they are the same platform. Instagram on the same page is not the same. This guy is saying the active time where your audience come alive online. If you want them to engage, if you want them to see it, if you want your content to be visible. For tomorrow, yes, the same time, 8 p.m. work for Facebook and Instagram. But on Sunday, no, Instagram is 8 p.m. And I should post on Friday. You see that? That's how you know. So if you are wondering how will I know the best time to post online, I just show you how to do that now. Active time. It's very, very important. You can with this active time, you can schedule your content ready for entire months. I used to do that for entire months, but you only be scheduling this for that active time and you leave it. This is beyond Meta. When I go to YouTube now, YouTube even tell me the kind of content I should be posting based on the search, based on the data that is available, based on my activities. Why am I saying all this? Because content is not what you want. And the time to post that content is not the time that is okay for you. Again, it's also the time, the content that your audience say it is. So let me go to the studio. So when you go to your YouTube studio, then you will see, you used to call research if they are not changing because everybody are just changing things anyhow. This is very, very important. Let me close things that I'm not using. Okay. So if you come to the studio, analytics, It's very easy for me to say all this because I've been there. I've post content that doesn't have traction. Like, what's going on? But I started working with data and things change. So I don't post content because I feel like posting content. I post content because data said I should. And as a digital marketer, if you're working with small business owner, if you're working with other business owner as well, you cannot get wrong following data. Data no road than you. In fact, on my YouTube, the best time to post is 10 p.m. at night. If I want people to engage, if I want my video to have a view before the next day, it's night. If I post anything during the day, that post is not going to have uh, traction. So when you come to trend here, so this trend used to be research before. You can see I told you they have changed it. This guy is saying, if I want to go viral, I want to get view. That's why sometimes you just see that, oh, this guy is posting about this, but why does he switch? I'm not the one that switch. It's the system that says I should switch. So if I feel like I want to post on my YouTube now, I will boycott my emotion, no matter how sweet the topic is, and I will do what it is. So if I'm going to post anything now, the system saying my topic should be about how to make money online. I might not like it, but it's not about liking it. Get idea for your next video. Hey, people are looking for. Do you know how many data that they have on YouTube? I don't have access to it. The system has access to it. You don't have access to it. So this is your monitoring spirit. You don't need to seek permit from Calabash. This guy is telling you that, hey, Sheyi, if you are posting the next, let it be about to make money, STM money. If he's not talking about money, don't waste your time. He's also saying, people, they're also looking for assisted living business in abroad. They are in abroad, but they are looking for other businesses that can give them some small dollars too. If I have, I should show them the way, right? He said another one, legit side hustle from home. People are looking for it. Do you see? So when you see some things, this is how it comes. If I want to see more, and all these topics, there are things that I can talk about, and there's always way to apply it. Can you see this one? Online international business are there. Then guess what? What you'll be having here is based on the kind of content you have been posting before. Based on that activities, the system will generate what people are asking. Google is number one search engine. YouTube is number two. The same company, Alphabet, own the two of them. So who are you to argue with the data? Which data do you have? Who are you? Say I should post video about online international business. I can talk about it. Online business taxation. I don't know about it. And I know why this comes because some couple of years ago, I still do that if the money is okay. Yeah, if the money is boku, I will change my color now. I used to train people set up for company accounting application. In fact, my first 1 million, I made it from accounting application. But at the time, I just get fed up with accounting because accounting work, it doesn't finish. So you go and set up accounting system for a company. I do Sage, QuickBook, Tally, all of them. You go and set up for accounting application for company. You will train the accountant, a certified accountant that is there. Oh, this how to do this. And you go there in the next 1 month. Accountant is unable to produce reports from what you say. Just put in information. Let's go and fetch out the reports. They will not put the information there. Then you, the auditing firm that gave you the job, you want to make sure that you deliver. You now end up repeating what you have done before. Like, nah, this is not the kind of life that I want. Basically, it's actually human error. System work, people fails. That's the short of it. So that's why I have this. I have a complete security accounting video here, which people are still watching to today. But if the money is not there, I don't do such work again now. Yeah. But the money is there, if it's entering million, yeah, I will wear my suit again and we do it. So I know why this one is coming. Right? 7 easy side hustle, and so on like that. So what I'm trying to say here is listening to data, in content, in everything. Remember our social media, we back it up on data because this is data area. What is AI? What the AI is using to perform? It's data now. It's data, aggregated data. How do you think all those things happen? So you now see content is not what you want. And this is going to help you in your journey to execute plans. Now, it's not what you want. It's what people want. It's what your audience say it is, not what you say it is. And there's no one size content. The content that you must produce now must be tailored content. And how do you prepare or create a tailored content? Listening to the data. That's the way out. Yeah. So let's develop a content. Yeah. Let's develop a content. And I'm going to just use any one of these as a case study right now. 7 easy side hustle. No. Okay. I'm going to develop content on this now. This is topic, right? So let's say you have a client that it could be anyone. Okay, it could be anyone, but I'm just choosing anyone. Online business from home, legit also from home. Can you see how they relate? New business are there for 2015 and the rest, 2025 for me. So I'm going to pick one of this now. We are going to create a content, right? For this, move the link. I'm going to create a content. So I have this topic. I have this project. This is ad team, like the team of the ad, like, okay, the message should center around this. It could be on either a social media or you are managing a page for somebody that is doing a business that has to do with work from home and you want to create content. What are you going to do? So let's get to it. This used to be very hard, but not anymore. And I'm going to break it down right now. So this is our topic, right? So we are going to look for, we are going to apply what we call race. Remember I mentioned of several marketing framework the other day, right? So I'm using race strategy right now, which is reach, attract. How are we going to attract people that want to make money on it? Convert, okay? But we don't want to stop at convert. Engage them, advocacy, and the rest. So this engage is goes to post conversion, advocacy, and the rest. So now that I know that I want to know how to reach, so which platform are they? Okay, what offer am I going to use to attract them? How do I convert them? How do you continue to engage them? It's a simple thing. It looks very simple, but we are going to use to explore the whole thing right now. So we're going to use AI. But I always tell you before you get to AI, make sure you have your thoughts well put together. You have a format. You have a structure. Input everything. So see what I'm going to do right now. I will introduce myself. Huh? Um, um, I'm a professional digital, right? Digital marketer. Okay. Uh, with over 7 years. You tell the like because so that you know the level of what you can do. It's not just about writing. 7 years experience in media buying, media planning. You will see where we went into lead generation. I'll just put some. You are giving the system the information. Um, SEO. Let me just stop here. Okay. Strategy, SEO, and AEO. Let's copy this. Come here. Use raise marketing framework or to create a successful marketing campaign for online business from home. So let me quote it so that this guy will know that this is our idea. Online business from home. Keep in mind Nigeria audience. You make sure that you put all your thoughts together. Keep in mind Nigeria audience. Um, Allied creatives strategy, media placements, and platform. Um, what again? Creative strategy, media placements. Okay. Craft attention grabber copy and headline. Attention grabber copy and headline. Um, Apply hook like testimony, um, call to action. What do we call this thing? Let me just stop it. Let me just stop it. I want to remember something by focus. So I just put this like this now. This is all the information I want for now. You can see the reason why you need to put your thoughts together first before you now approach AI. So now you must know that some certain things exist. Then I'll come to let me just choose Gemini since I'm here. So I'll put it here. Then I run this. Mm. Wait for it. That's fantastic request. I didn't even. Hey. So here now, these guys break down. So even if I want to create a video series, whatever, anything, this guy break down that go generate leads. You may sign up for webinar registration. I did not talk about webinar. I just tell this guy what I'll do, but the system is already saying that webinar is a way to go. So if you are in a kind of business, as an example right now, if you're in a kind of business that you talk about work from home and you are not putting webinar as part of your strategy, it simply means it's already on go. Okay? Interested in studying online business. Secondary. Converting to paying customer from initial products, low cost books or even whatever. Target 100. Can you imagine when I was talking about all this? I let this guy know that he's Nigerian because the system have the capacity, even purchasing power. Other thing I can say is, okay, can you see that I'm not here? This guy is talking about Naira devaluation. You should know. In fact, I can say update the strategy, update the content with cost to start the business, which is 100,000 naira. Okay, this guy is going to rerun all these things. So I'm giving more data. So the first one that I have here is actually obsolete. I don't need it again, right? Can you target audience? Not jobs. This is not just about kind of refine. It's not just about job insecurity, but the fear of high cost of startup preventing them from escaping this insecurity. Can you now? Financial freedom using minimal capital to earn. So these are the core profits. Yeah, core promise basically. So how do we do that? So now the system will start using reach as what I need to do. So how will I reach my audience? So I can reach them through building awareness and traffic and the hook 100K. So what's the creative strategy? The creative strategy should focus on low risk investment and return. Angle, the 100,000 challenge. Transform a small investment into a stable stream of income. This is how you come up with idea. All these things are still around content. This is how you do it. A lot of your clients that you're meeting, they don't know anything about all this content. Right? For example, Federal Palace Hotel. The video that they sent, their creative team, I told them that it's not going to fly the way we want. Yeah. But I will not argue. But we have tested it and it doesn't fly the way we want. And it's got me money. I came up with what I know how to do best. So I will run this thing tomorrow now. Because people need to feel. Then instead of those videos, this is a 3D view of the entire place. So that if people can even experience the entire place, this is our strategy. Even if you are in abroad, yes, targeting some people in abroad, you can feel everything. Why is this in slow down? So if you click, these are different amenities. So if you look at this place now, if you click this now, this overview, this entrance, this is stay, session, and the rest. So it's like, let me see that. Can you see that? No ad will explain this. You see that? You know, we are not yet there, but you already know what you are going to see. You can check this on phone. So I'm running probably this midnight. I'm setting out to this. Right? So that you go extra mile. So I'll just click entrance now. This guy will take me to the entrance. I can check the room, I can check the bar, I can check the water side, I can check everything. Even without being there. I can book here, I can book here. That's it. So this guy have taken me to entrance. I want to enter reception. This guy will take me to reception. So a visitor, a frequent traveler that is coming, again, content strategies and all that before we get to this level. Before getting to the place, you have an immersive experience already. Eh? Already. Can you see? Go to room, move here. You are going to your room now. So it's not going to be what I order versus what I got. You are seeing it. The way the environment is, it's not that are you sure this picture is not just some internet AI picture? Maybe the place is not as beautiful as that. These are the real pictures of Federal Palace Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos. Right? This is how you do it. So they'll be able to see all these. This guy is taking me to the room. Now, I guess I'm loading too much things here. Okay, so you can see different environments here. This is the walkway. Can you see the walkway? Can you see the way we are coming? Oh? So, and because it's for high networks, at least the smallest room here, 350. Yeah, people are booking ahead for December already. So you have to give that they will know that wow, I've not even been there. I already know what it is. But it's the work of you, a strategy, a content strategy, because you know that it's not what you want. If it's what you want, you just do one graphic design and you wanted to come and pay 350. Uh-uh. In Nigeria, I will say the wine, just in case you are watching this thing from any other place. So you see how the walkway look like. Is it neat? You like the walkway? About to enter your room. Yes, it's your room. Like you are not yet there, but you can check everything. You can see your window, you can see your restroom, you can see passage, the corridor, everything. This is content. This is how you think about it. Right? Can you see this is your lamp? So in case you want, like, what is this? You can you can check it. This guy will tell you what's the state of this. Oh, do you want to check? Do you want to see the view? Even the window, the ocean view, the city view, whatever, everything is here. We are still in content, don't forget. So let me close this now. Let's go back to this. So you can see all this angle, right? So the visual, how your visual should look like. You see attention grabber now, next, simple. Like a laptop, not just country, whatever. Transition to a bigger dollar income figure. Yeah, you can use dollar and all those things. Use Nigerian emoji. Media platform, Facebook and Instagram. Prioritize. So objectives, lead. And I should prioritize cost per lead. How much is it going to cost me to acquire someone to come to the webinar? And from the webinar, pim, you hook them. YouTube, because we said, give us a platform now. YouTube, high intent search, business with 100K. Yeah, meaning importation budget, profit side also in Nigeria. Attention grabber copy. Stop. Are you still saving million to start a business? Launch your global income stream, with just 100K today. That's it. So, testimony. This is one of the testimony. I don't need to, is Dayo. Who sent who is Dayo is? And this testimony is coming from the pinpoint. I thought I needed 500K to start. I was wrong. I used just 100K. My brother gave me to buy the course and set up my tools. Now I earn $1,200 monthly. Stop waiting for the perfect capital. That's a testimony from Dayo, Abuja. You get the point? Like that. How do you make them to act or attract them? So you can do that. The strategy for that is you break down the capital and low commitment action. So the lead market must specifically address this 100K. So why is it 100K? Yeah. The landing page must include the visual of this. Again, you'll be able to ship or something. So why is it 100K? Because domain and hosting for your business. Did you see it? This is content. 25K. Training tools, 50K. Initial ad budget. So people will see the reason why you are charging 100K. You cannot just, okay, like the guys I'm teaching web, the same way. You cannot just say you want to charge something without giving the value. This is what breaks down the value. So the people will know that, okay, this is why we arrive at 100K. It's not that, 100K. So with this, you can also say, okay, if you just want the training alone, 50K, go and sort out your first, let's say your first 5 days ad budget. Yes, like this 25K, you can go and sort it out. You can decide to run it, you can decide not to practice. Your domain and hosting, you can go and buy it yourself. You get it? So with that, so inside the webinar, you're able to now say this. WhatsApp marketing. So you can also do WhatsApp marketing there. Download the checklist for this 100K. Call to action. This is if you are using ebook, by the way. Convert. How do you convert them? Right? So you have to position either the webinar, the training, the course. Again, this 100,000 investment, the knowledge to ensure that others environment isn't wasted. And position the cost of product as the most vital part of 100K investments. Yes. Okay. And ensure that other 75,000 is still wasted. I don't get this very well. So I will definitely need to retrieve this if I'm to use this. So what your conversion should focus on? Don't waste 100K. Get the mastery course now to turn that initial capital 10x return on investment. So this is a sample email that you can pitch. I can even say, so after I now come have all this in, I can say, so this system I've already used reach for us now, raise for us now. So I'm not thinking of, I see reach, where's engage? So this guy used to be isolating. What of E engage? Then after I'm done with this one, I'll not get this guy to produce uh, creative. Uh, because you know, Oga, you have not given us the engage. How do we engage them? Advocacy, right? So the primary goal here is to ensure that the customers succeed in launching their online business. Yeah. So what do you go? How do you go about the advocacy? So engaging them after that webinar, Telegram or WhatsApp group, email marketing automation, YouTube unlisted videos, referral and affiliate landing page. So this is how you engage them for that. The copy for the engagement. Okay, people that have purchased and all that. Referral. So you can see that we found that the video is missing, but we leave it. We have to just remind the AI. That's why they say AI is not perfect because you know what you are looking for. Then you also share your success story and the rest. So let me now. So this guy said, if I need a simple form, I don't need that now. I will just say create a simple form for landing page, HTML and CSS. I will get it. I don't need that right now. So what I need to do now is okay. Let's have 1080 by 1080 Instagram creative. But the above. So remember we say without content, you cannot do anything. So the guy will remember. So the guy will now start thinking. And the guy is now thinking now, say, okay, let me create a compelling creative for Instagram. He's saying carousel will be best to maximize the engagement. And the message, 100,000 naira to dollar income, right? So I have this now. So the guy tried to interpret this. So when the guy interpret this content, can you see the way we started the process and we get to this place, right? This is another one, right? Can you see how it is? You can see that your testimony here. Because it's a carousel, the first one, the second one, and the guy also added like strike to the right there. So when we talk about so specific stripe and all that, so if I don't like what I have here, so what do I do? The scripts, the script that the system already created. What is the script? The script is here, right? That same script that system already created. I'm just told to tell the system to use it. It's even giving us DJ targeting that Nigeria law 35, 25 to 45. Don't do anything more than that. That are seeking for this, so, for financial online income, but that is not, So look at our creatives now. Mm, I can copy this guy now, this visual now, right? This visual. Now, say now, so we can go to image events. That's the script for that design. So come here. This by default will be uh, I'm almost there. I want to see the settings on by default is on landscape. So I want this square. Come here, paste it. Wow. Why did you bust me out? Okay, let's get back there. Get back there. Mm. Why are you slow? So we're here now. Um, so let's see what it's going to do. I didn't even proofread, but I just copied the script like that. Well, let's see. But I believe it's going to give us the better stuff than Gemini. So can you see this guy now? So the guy did not get the naira very well. So I can change that naira to the guy did not get the naira, maybe because even Gemini did not get it well. Because the naira versus dollar and all the rest. So we have this. Do you know the reason why we're having this kind of a thing? This guy that is holding his hand. Because we mentioned attention grabber in our scripts. We want to know what you do. Yeah. So this is just to have an idea, just a clue. So just go ahead and just putting that in N even without putting that symbol like that. So I say, okay, generate another one. So that's just the idea behind it. So you can always come after you've already have it well thought out content uh, based on what the data told you that this is the kind of content you create. You can further go ahead and say, okay, I need, so you can say draft 10 copy and 10 headline because I will have plenty things headlines. Okay, for the same things because remember the same copy, the same headline is not going to be for everybody. So you go to test everything until you get the one that will work better, just like what I showed you in the ad manager. Look at this one. Top trading time for money. Launch your dollar business with 100K. See that now? 100K challenge. I will show you how to earn 1,000 per month. Lagos traffic solution. Be the global income stream. Can you see them? Can you see? See all those things? You can see headline, copy that are going to use, the hook, and the rest. You have all these things. So like this type of images that are coming here now. So I can also, so let's say I have a good design. This is not a good design, but just for example, I have a good design. I can download this now. I can also still tell Gemini to use the same image. Let's see that if it has downloaded. To use the same image to create. Okay, I'm dragging it. I'm dropping inside Gemini right now. Use the maybe you have a better caption or uh, image or for creative. Use the above or use the uploaded image. to craft a compelling of a compelling primary text description for ads. Description and headline for Instagram ads. Okay, that's excellent image. You can see this one now. So it said Naira versus dollar. Start your online business with just 100K. Another option. Tired of Naira grind. Unlock dollar income. Another option. Escape the salary struggle. Your primary test. Stop. Is this your daily reality? Feeling the pressure of Naira depreciation, endless traffic, and a job that just isn't cut it. You are not alone. But what if you could swap that stress for the smile of any dollar, right from the comfort of your home? Many Nigerians believe you need millions to start a business. We are here, so if you are doing it personally, I'm here to prove them wrong. I'm revealing the exact blueprint that allowed me to launch a profitable online business with minimal investment of 100,000. This isn't a get rich scheme. It's a proven system for creating a stable and global income. So you don't need to do this. Imagine no more waiting for salary alert that barely okay. This one's also imagine no more waiting for salary alert that barely cover expenses. The security of earning and stable currency. The freedom so you can just make this in bullets. Don't let no capitals stop your dream. Your journey to financial freedom starts here. Ready to turn your 100K into consent millions dollar income. Click learn more below to get started. So this is not actually figure. This guy thought I want to use ebook. And that's it. And that's it. And they are still telling you the proof why this will work. Emotional hook, right? Because you know the dollar is devalued. Naira stress, sorry, Naira is devalued. Direct solution, addressing the issue, benefits, freedom, call to action, and hashtag. So this is just a typical example of content journey. Now, I would like to know if you have question. Yeah, and I hope you have been able to learn one or two things. Personally, I've already have a lot of things that I want to do next year. So this guy has even created another one. I didn't notice. Yeah, so can you see this? The 100,000 online business blueprint. Unlock global income with a minimal capital. You see that? I love this. It's already doing me that I should do something about this. Right? So can you see that? Post that and sales 30K, 20K. Can you see the breakdown too? Website and membership 50K. Can you see that? So the breakdown of the money is going here. I think we have like three of it now. Look at this one now. Ready to claim your dollar income. Secure your spots in a free master class. Yeah. So something like that. So this is just a very simple content journey. So if I now said apply either marketing framework. So I don't need to actually repeat myself. So this guy know what to do. So attention, interest, desire, and action. This actually works based on Google basically. So you can see it's also come with different things based on the principle. So attention. So the major thing is you want to interrupt. What function of this attention? You want to interrupt scrolling. So how do you interrupt scrolling? Stop. Is your naira salary killing your dreams? That will stop anybody within the age bracket of 25 to 45. That's it. Interest, curiosity, keep them reading. Low cost secret, people like secrets. Most people, low cost secret, most people think you need million to launch a business. We prove you wrong with only this, whatever. Desire, create emotional appeal. So how do you create that? So you just extracting this and applying this marketing framework. Action, tell them exactly what to do. Can you see? Ready to swap naira straight to dollar success. That's it. So like that, like that, like that. So apply SOSTA framework. You are going to see zone two. Situation, right? Markets. High demand in Nigeria for remote dollar earning income stream. So that's actually there's a big market for this kind of topic. That's what I mean. The audience, young professional, graduates, etc. So that's your audience. So to reach them, okay, how do you reach them? That you need to reach like 500 impression and whatever, whatever. So these are just the way you apply all these things, right? So I can now say detail pattern I want to run there. Detail targeting. There's no time. So if I want to now target, so this guy will now give me the breakdown of detailed targeting. So location. So steps, if I'm doing this for location, like I said, this used to take time, used to be very hard, but not anymore. Location. Nigeria. I need to exclude known fraud and low income area if necessary. Why? Because it's 100K, it's not for everybody. So I'm going to exclude that. But I should start broad, meaning I should not begin to narrow. Nationwide, nationally, age 45 to this, because these are the people that are in prime working. Gender, no gender. Language, all language. Right? Exclude all the free stuff, all the free giveaway. People that are looking for that. Small business owner, investment. So these are just like kind of so on detailed marketing, the behavior that I'm going to target, unemployed, recently graduates, administrative roles, sales professionals. See that? So these are just breakdown of the detailed targets and the rest. Okay. So I can now say add develop ad structure. So do you want me to create? This is just to say, do you want me to create how many assets, how many ads? So this guy will give me the ad structure. On campaign level, what I should do, this guy was doing that. Objective lead generation. Do you see that? On budget strategy, I should choose campaign budget optimization, not asset optimization, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to exactly do what it is. Daily budget, nationwide, remember, 50K. Allocate enough wallet to allow algorithm to text and link. Text is very important. On ad level, asset level, I should test high intent that focus on finance, entrepreneur. So I'm testing these three orders. Remember, I said you can test on them: finance, entrepreneur, retargeting phase. Yeah, look alike audience after we have been able to follow the first one. Creative testing. So you don't just want to assume that one creative work. I should test a static image. The copy should be about this. The call to action to be this. Call to action to be this. I should test carousel. I should use testimony videos. Ad structure, you can see there the summary of ad structure. I should have under the asset, I should have two-phase, creative, every asset. So I can have one, two, three different creatives on that level. And that's it. So you won't get to some of this stage if you are not listening to your audience. The best way to win in content is you, first of all, listening to your audience. So content is just not just about, oh, I know how to write very well. I know how to write a speech too. I know how to write hard copy. Do you know people's pain points? Are you assuming? That is the reason why anytime you see information online, people will be asking, what's the source? Okay, what's the source of your own? Because people know that when you give out the source, it simply means those people have carried out either some survey, either they have the data that you don't have access to. That's just it. So, and that's how you plan your content, either organic or paid or even to execute project. Any question? I'd like to know.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Okay, my question is, thank you very much for today's class.
Thank
At
you.
that beginning part or middle part where you talked about posting when your audience are online,
Yes.
how about when you are just starting out?
So
If you do only one post per day, sometimes it may not go so far.
when you are
What
just
if you post,
okay,
sir?
let me allow you to land. Go ahead.
Okay, what if you post that time that your audience are available, then post some other times too, just because you are growing, you want to attract new audience?
Okay. Are you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay. So if you are just starting up, one thing is
Yes.
clear. The system does not even have your data.
Okay.
So you have a limited data based on your activity. So if you are just starting up, you might not even have exact time because you don't even have an audience. But when you begin to have from 1,000 followers or 500, yes,
Okay, from 500.
yeah, you'll be able to know like active
Okay.
time. So it's possible that you check your system that you are not even seeing the active time.
So one of my pages, I have just 200 followers. Is a new page which I just post from time to time.
Okay.
Sometimes when I want to schedule posts, they show me
Active
active
time.
times, though
Okay.
not every day.
So maybe the
Yes.
data is limit. That's what I'm trying to say. So if your data is limit, so you might not even see. So at that level, you can be posting even 3 times a day, just for the system to be able to gather enough data based on
Data.
your audience. So by the time the system already have your audience, you should now follow the
Okay.
then even when this is, for example, now, even when we say this active time and the system is saying, oh, it's 8 p.m., that doesn't mean only one creative is going out at 8 p.m. Three creative can go within the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just saying that, oh, it must be one creative. You can have
Oh,
at
okay.
8 p.m., you can have a single image, you can have a video, you can have a carousel, you can have a slideshow,
Okay.
you can have a GIF, you can have an infographics. Do you understand?
Okay.
So it's not just
Yes.
that, oh, it must be just one. No, that does not what this means.
Okay.
It will have different creative formats. In fact, that will also even help you when you have
Okay.
different creative formats to know what format they like most. Is it infographics? Is it carousel style? Is it a single image? Is it video illustration? So you can have different forms of creative in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Any other
Thank you, sir.
question?
No. From
Okay.
my end, no.
Yeah. So I think Tochukwu has dropped. Tochukwu, yeah, okay, is here. Can you hear me, Tochukwu? Do you have any question?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Actually, I've been following, though I missed some part based on where I was before.
Okay.
So you
Uh,
said something about timing it, the actual time. So
yes.
does it mean that if you post other times, like they won't see it, or the time that they are online is that particular time?
So,
Like if you post something if you post something by 5 or so, does it mean that when they come by 8, they are not going to get notified?
so if you look at everybody that you followed, as in maybe some people that you follow, maybe you follow some specific people, it's not every time that they post that you get notification.
Okay.
And you don't check, you not wonder, How did I miss this? Right? Yes.
Yeah.
That is the reason for that.
Oh,
So when you post
okay.
and your audience are not online when you post, that post is going to have a kind of delay, a layback. If you're supposed to have an average of maybe 10% engagement from your audience, you might just have 2%, and you don't want that kind of engagement. So when you have a platform, if you have 500 followers, you should be able to be having like 10% of your audience engaging with your uh, content. If you don't find 10% of your audience engaging with your content, it simply means you might now need to be creating content around trivia, question, in order to make them to engage with your content. So you can also test that. But it's very important that you're able to get like 10% of your audience. So when I look at the page and I'm seeing 100,000 followers, and I look like your top three content, and I'm not even seeing 20 likes, forget about comments. There's a problem. You bought a follower. That's it. You bought a follower. That's the meaning. So at least be able to get that. So that is it. Yeah. So it's best to post. Not that people will not see it, but you not have the kind of traction that you're supposed to have. And you are not just posting content for posting sake. You want people to see it. You want to be visible. You want them to engage with it. So you need to post when they are online, when they are not moving around with the issues of life. Yeah. Any other question?
None.
Okay.
For now, no.
Okay.
None, sir.
So uh, think of what you want to do. Think of what you want to set rolling for 2020. Like people already planning, like I've been planning for 2020 since October, not even now, since October. Yes, I've been planning for 2026. What am I going to do? A lot is running on the pipeline. Let me even share with you. Um, Celtico is going live. Celtico is going live. It's not a public. I'm sharing it first here. This is one of my projects. Yeah. And I'm going to talk about it more later. It's 2026. So you see a problem that small business fails. And, oh, can I, you be asked question, can I have a website without having, can I have online without having a website? Can I have a store without having a website? A lot of things that this guy saw. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, sir. What's this TiVo for?
It's not yet launched. You are hearing it first from me.
Okay, okay.
But it's coming to the market.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Nice one.
Yeah. So a lot. So this is the time that you want to plan for what is going to happen. What do you want to do? How are you going to move your revenue from 50 million to 100 million? Yeah. It's time to look at how. So people are making money in this country. So when everybody are making, people are having turnover of 20 million every month, and you are still on 5 million. How do you want to push it? Even if you want to push it to 10 million, what I think that you need to do better. This is how you just put that. You started planning on all those things and things that we are learning. There's no way you are not going to create content. There's no way you are not going to do strategy. So these are the things that so when you have an idea, when it's dropped, apply the principle of things that we have been working on. Apply it and put it down. And don't be wait till it's perfect, because idea is on frequency. If you snooze, the next time you just carry your phone like this, that same idea, somebody is already running it. And you say, and I saw this first where you did not execute now, you are sleeping. Yeah. So that's it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but get started. Start thinking of not just learning the tools, but how to transform the tools from just being a skills to money making machine. So that's it for tonight. Put things together. We meet on Monday while we'll be dealing with SEO and AEO. AEO is very, very important right now. But There's actually
Okay.
no AEO without SEO. That's it. See you guys on Monday. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.
All right. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Bye-bye. Good night. By the way, the replay will be available.